Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to South Khan Grammar School Distance Learning Program 2020 and 21. I am Sayyida Ruha, your computer science teacher of class 8M. This is the recap of our previous lesson. We are done with chapter number 2, Fundamentals of Operating System, book exercises A, B, and C, which are given on page number 43 to 45. Today we are going to start chapter number 3, that is Office Automation. As we have learned about the Office automation, it is a Windows based software package and it is basically a group of computer programs that help office workers and common users in their daily work. Basically, it can perform different tasks. It involves the different specific applications, which includes word processing, spreadsheet, multimedia presentation, database management, email application, and publications. And performing these tasks, every task is having specific application like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Access, Microsoft Outlook, and Microsoft Publisher. In this chapter, we are going to learn about two applications. Let's begin with Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is one of the most famous word processing software. It was first released and made public in early 1980s by Microsoft. It allows its user to type text and manipulate it. Wait, before getting into the detail of Microsoft Word, you should know what is word processor. Basically, word processor is a software used for processing words. It is the most used computer programs because of its versatility in creating a document. It is used to manipulate a text document. We typically enter text by typing and the software provides tools for copying, deleting and various type of formatting. Here is a list of the top examples of how you could use a word processor. You can use a word processor to write a book, to make a document, help documentation, journal, letter, marketing plan, memo, report, resume. Now, let's talk about the applications of a word processor. Here, a few of the examples are given: Microsoft Word, Apple iWork, TextEdit, Corel, Google Docs. On the screen, you can see three of the examples given in the detailed form. And about the Microsoft Word, you can see your book. Microsoft Word first introduced the concept of What you see is what you get. By introducing text formatting and document preview exactly as we would get it on a paper, Microsoft Word has advanced features like tables, images, advanced formatting, and reviewing that give its users the ability to customize their documents as they required. Even this book, your computer science book, has been written, edited, and formatted on Microsoft Word. The latest versions of Microsoft Word comes as a part of Microsoft Office suite, which also includes other softwares as well like Microsoft Excel and Microsoft PowerPoint. If you're having a skill in Microsoft Word commands options, there is no need to learn those commands again in the rest of the applications. The same feel and the same commands are including in the rest of all applications of Microsoft Office. Let's explore the formatting and editing feature of Microsoft Word by using Page Layout tab. As its name suggested, the Page Layout tab allows user to control the look and feel of his or her document. User can set margins, apply themes, control page orientation and size, add sections and line breaks, display line numbers, and set paragraph indentation and lines. The Page Layout tab has 5 groups of related commands, namely themes, page setup, page background, paragraph, and arrange. Here, all these features can be seen in figure 3.2. Starting with the very first group of Page Layout tab, that is Themes group. It is a predefined set of formatting, colors, and setting that changes the overall design and look of the entire document. Applying themes to our work gives it a professional look. There are different themes available relevant to the type of document being composed. Basically, this group helps you to save the time. In spite of clicking or choosing the different formatting features or options individually, you can choose the themes and it will change the look of your whole document. You have to go for a Page Layout tab, click the Themes command. A drop down menu will appear. Select Save Current Theme, type a file name of your theme, then click Save, and that's it. Come to the second group, that is Page Setup group. Page setup settings help us set the page layout properties such as margins, orientation, and size. The settings in this section are often applied throughout the document, and it is a long list to discuss. Let's find out what are these options used for. Here you are going to learn that how to set page margin. In Word, you can customize or choose margins which are ready. Word automatically sets a 1-inch page margin around each page. You also can set page margin for facing pages and allow extra margin space to allow for document cover, and change how to measure page margins. To set page margin, click on Page Layout tab. Then go to the Margins option in the Page Setup group. Click on Margins option and you find some predefined margins in drop-down list that you can directly apply them, but if you don't interest, you can customize and change the degree. Page orientation. It describes the way a document is printed or displayed. on a screen. The two main types are portrait, in which the height is longer than the width, and landscape, in which width is longer than the height. Most printers print in portrait mode by default, which means the page is printed vertically from top to bottom. Some programs allow the user to change the orientation to landscape mode within the page setup window. Now, as we know, Microsoft Word can be used to make a lot of documents in different formats and different sizes. If you are using Microsoft Word to make a document, you can either choose from any of the sizes that are available on the program, or customize the dimensions of the page according to your requirements. And this is not it. You can also choose a specific format according to the page size on Microsoft Word that will help you make your document even better. The size of an A4 sheet is 8.5 by 11 inches. This is the size of a usual printing sheet that is often used in schools for printing assignments and tests, and even in offices for printing presentations. But for the documents that are supposed to be larger in size in comparison to these sheets, user might want to change the size of their printing document. While physically they can print the document on a larger scale by using a different printer and a larger piece of paper. But unless you edit the document manually on Microsoft Word, the size of the document will remain pretty much the same. The process is very simple, which can be followed easily to change the size of a page. Go to Page Layout tab, click on it. Now go to the Page Setup group. Find out the option of margins. When you are clicking on it, the drop-down list will appear on the screen. And here you are having the different sizes of the page, which includes letter, tabloid, legal, statement, executive, A3, A4, A5, B4, and B5. These are the mentioned types of the paper sizes that are available on Microsoft Word. If any of these is what you require for your work, all you have to do is click on one of those, make it your page size on the current document you are working for. Or even you can customize the size of the page according to your requirement by choosing the more paper sizes. Now here we are having the option Microsoft Word columns. It helps you to create a better looking document when the document is text heavy. Columns not only help you to organize text in a newspaper style format where text runs through a series of narrow columns, but they are also useful for step by step documents and even some reports and brochures. We will discuss about the column and the rest of the options in detail in the next video. This is your home assignment that is mentioned with lesson number 1. Here few of the questions are given. Make sure you are completing with the proper detail of it. And yes, you are having a reminder also. Maintain your index. Use proper headings. That is lesson 1. If you are supposed to write down the chapter name, make sure you are writing it in a form of a title page. And use suitable headings in your answers. And your winter vacation homework should be done in the new portion at the back side of your copy, or you can also use the revision portion. The marks are assigned for the home assignment of DLP. So make sure your work is done very neatly and nicely.